My boyfriend's family made me sign a prenup before the wedding, but they weren't laughing anymore when they found out what I was worth before we even met. When I met Donovan at a coffee shop 3 years ago, I was wearing thrift store jeans and studying for my nursing exams. He assumed I was broke. I let him. His mother, Patricia, made her assessment within 5 minutes of our first meeting. She looked at my worn sneakers, my Target handbag, my lack of jewelry. At family dinners, she'd make comments about teaching me which fork to use, about how their family came from old money, real money. When Donovan proposed, Patricia insisted on the prenup before she'd even seen the ring. Just a precaution, she said, smiling like a shark. The document arrived from their family attorney. 12 pages boiling down to, you get nothing if this marriage ends. The house stays with Donovan. The investments stay with Donovan. Any future inheritance stays with Donovan. I'd leave with exactly what I brought, which they'd calculated as approximately 0. Patricia watched me read it at their dining table, surrounded by Donovan's father, his brother, and the family lawyer. I know this seems harsh, she said, not sounding apologetic, but we've built something here. We need to protect it from fortune hunters. Donovan squeezed my hand. Just sign it, babe. It doesn't mean anything. I picked up the pen, then put it down. I'll sign. On one condition, I want reciprocity. If I sign away my claim to Donovan's assets, he signs away his claim to mine. The lawyer smirked. You want a counter prenup? For your 2-year-old Honda and student loans? Exactly. Patricia laughed. Actually laughed. By all means, protect your vast fortune. The lawyer added an identical clause, reversing the names. Donovan signed without reading it. I signed both documents. The wedding was everything Patricia wanted. Expensive, showy, centered on her family's connections. During the reception, she whispered to her friends about how she'd protected her son from a gold digger. 2 months later, my grandmother died. I'd never mentioned her to Donovan's family. Never explained why I worked through college despite having the grades for scholarships. Never clarified where my mother got money to pay for nursing school in cash. Grandmother believed in earning your own way. She'd built a pharmaceutical company from nothing, then sold it for $340 million before I was born. She'd watched me struggle through school with approval. Money you earn means something, she'd told me. Money you inherit just makes you lazy. In her will, she left her estate divided between her 3 grandchildren. My share, $89 million, plus the vacation home in Aspen and her art collection. The lawyer who'd handled our prenup called me 4 days after the reading. I need to inform you that your recent inheritance is covered under the prenup's asset protection clause. Your husband has no legal claim to it. I know, that's why I insisted on the reciprocal language. Silence. Mrs. Patricia has requested a meeting. At their house, the entire family sat in the living room where I'd signed the prenup. Patricia's face was red. Donovan looked stunned. This is our money too, Patricia said. Your family now. Donovan should benefit from my inheritance, the way I would have benefited from his? That's different. How? She had no answer. Donovan tried another approach. Babe, we're married. What's yours is mine, right? I smiled. Actually, according to page 7 of our prenup, no. What's mine stays mine. You made sure of that. I filed for divorce 6 weeks later. Donovan got exactly what the prenup specified. Nothing of mine. I got exactly what it specified. Nothing of his. Patricia tried to contest it. Her lawyer called me every week with threats. But the language was airtight. She'd made sure of that herself. Last month, I bought the building where Donovan's family has their corporate offices. I'm their new landlord now.